What if you could transform your community into a place where members aren't just showing up, but thriving? A space where every post, comment, or event leads to deeper engagement, stronger relationships, and that unmistakable sense of belonging. Sounds ambitious, right? But here's the thing. It's totally possible. And the secret? Gamification. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Rachel, is gamification just about throwing in some points, badges, or leaderboards? Absolutely not. Gamification goes far beyond the surface. It's about tapping into the fundamental ways humans are wired to think, feel, and act. It's about creating a system that turns engagement into an irresistible experience. And the results? Well, they speak for themselves. Here's the exciting part. Circle's gamification features, introduced back in 2024, have completely revolutionized how communities operate. From the basics of workflows to advanced automation and bulk rewards, Circle has taken gamification to the next level. These tools aren't just features, they're game changers. Today, we're diving deep into the psychology, the strategy, and the practical steps you can take to implement gamification in your community. And by the end of this episode, you'll not only understand why gamification works, but also have a roadmap to make it work for you. So grab your coffee, settle in, and let's level up your community. Hey there, I'm Rachel Starr, ex-wedding planner and recovering people pleaser turned your community strategist. And not too long ago, I felt a bit like Angela, planning a Dunder Mifflin party, trying to make things perfect, yet wondering if people would actually show up and enjoy themselves. That's when I discovered the real game changer, community building. It's the key ingredient to everything. Whether you're launching your next course, growing a podcast, or creating a space where people want to connect and engage. Each week, we'll roll up our sleeves and dive into the essentials of community building, from virtual events and workshop planning to fresh, innovative strategies for fostering real connections, all without the party planning community drama. Whether you're just getting started or ready to level up, you'll find practical tips, expert interviews, and real-world insights to help you craft a community that fuels your next big move. So if you're ready to get inspired and transform the way you build connections, you're in the right place, friends. Let's dive in and master the art of community together. Hi, friends. Welcome back. It's me, Rachel Starr, your community strategist, and I am thrilled to kick off 2025 with one of my absolute favorite topics. If you've been following me for a while, you know how much I geek out over creative strategies to boost engagement, and gamification is the top of my list. Whether you're just starting out or running a well-established community, this episode has something for you. Let's start by breaking down what gamification is, and more importantly, what it isn't. Let's get real for a second. Every community, no matter how amazing, hits an engagement slump at some point. You roll out a shiny new initiative, host an exciting event, and for the first week, it's a hit. People are showing up, commenting, and buzzing with energy. And then silence. Well, what gives? It's not you, it's the system. Without a clear plan to keep members motivated, enthusiasm fades. That's where gamification comes to the rescue. Gamification isn't just about tossing in points or badges. It's about creating a structured framework that sparks action and keeps it alive. Think of it as designing engagement, not just crossing your fingers and hoping for it anymore. Let's break down 3 ways gamification becomes a driving force behind a thriving community strategy. First up, sustaining engagement. You know that feeling when you join a new community and at first it's buzzing with energy until it's not? The momentum fizzles and suddenly everyone's MIA. Gamification changes that by offering ongoing incentives to keep members invested. Take a book club, for example. Instead of just hoping people keep showing up, you could introduce seasonal reading challenges with leaderboards. The member who reads and reviews the most books in a season could earn a badge, a shout out, or even a small prize. It's all about giving members a reason to stick around and keep participating. Here's a pro tip for you. Don't just stop at one-off challenges. Think bigger. Layer in long-term campaigns to create consistency. Imagine awarding a community champion titled to members who actively participate in events, discussions, and challenges all year long. It's a powerful way to tie short-term engagement into a long-term commitment. Number 2, encouraging desired behaviors. Every community has goals. Maybe you want to boost event attendance, spark thoughtful discussions, or encourage referrals. Gamification helps you align members' actions with those goals by tying them to meaningful rewards. For example, in a wellness community, you could award points for completing workout logs. Those points could unlock exclusive perks like a new recipe pack or guided meditation. It's not just about giving rewards, it's about reinforcing the behaviors that make your community stronger. And here's a bonus for you. Always connect actions to long-term benefits. If members see that their efforts unlock ongoing value, like leveling up to access premium content or achieving milestones, they're more likely to stay engaged and invested. Number 3, building connection. Let's face it, human connection is the glue that holds any community together. And gamification, it makes building those connections feel effortless and fun. Imagine a writing community hosting a collaborative storytelling challenge. Members pair up or form small teams to create stories, and each submission earns points for their group. By the end of the challenge, you don't just have a collection of incredible stories, you've also helped members form bonds they might not have had otherwise. Remember, gamification isn't about competition just for the sake of winning. It's about fostering collaboration, camaraderie, and a sense of belonging. When done right, it strengthens relationships and keeps members coming back for more. When you embed gamification into your strategy, you're not just adding a fun element, you're building an ecosystem where engagement flows naturally. No more forcing it, no more chasing after members to participate. Instead, your community thrives because the structure itself inspires action. And that, my friends, is where the real magic happens. So, why does gamification work so well? The answer is simple. It taps into some of the most basic yet powerful aspects of human psychology. It's not just about adding bells and whistles, it's about understanding what makes people tick and designing an experience that feels rewarding on a personal level. Let's break it down with the 3 key psychological drivers that make gamification such a game changer. Number 1, achievement. Humans love to win. Let's be honest. There's something deeply satisfying about hitting a goal, crossing something off a list, or earning a reward. It's hardwired into us. In fact, a study published in Computers and Human Behavior found that 60% of participants engaged more when tasks included clear goals and rewards. Gamification taps into this by offering structured objectives and celebrating achievements along the way. But here's the thing, it's not just about handing out points or badges like candy, it's about creating a journey. Imagine using a progress tracker that helps members see how far they've come and what's next. Whether it's earning a badge for completing their first task or unlocking exclusive content at a milestone, the focus is on the sense of growth and accomplishment. It's like saying, hey, you're making progress, and that matters. Number 2, connection. People crave belonging. We're social creatures by nature, plain and simple. We thrive on connection, and gamification is an amazing tool to foster that. According to a Gallup report, team-based activities can increase engagement up to 35%. Think about that for a second. Just working together towards a common goal can make people significantly more invested. Gamification takes us to the next level with features like collaborative challenges, team leaderboards, and shared milestones. Let's say you're running a fitness community. You could set up team-based challenges where everyone's contributions, whether it's logging workouts or steps, count towards the team's success. Not only does this create a little friendly competition, but it also builds camaraderie. Suddenly, members aren't just showing up for themselves, they're showing up for their team. And that sense of belonging, it's priceless. Number 3, recognition. Everyone wants to be seen. Here's a universal truth. We all want to feel noticed and valued for what we contribute. And the stats back it up. A report from the Society of Human Resource Management found that 79% of people feel more motivated and loyal when their efforts are acknowledged. Recognition isn't just a nice to have. It's essential for long-term engagement. This is where gamification really shines. Whether it's badges, shoutouts, or a spotlight feature for top contributors, public recognition creates a positive feedback loop. Imagine running a monthly spotlight post where you celebrate community members who've gone above and beyond. Not only does this make those individuals feel special, but it also inspires others to step up. It's a ripple effect of engagement. When you understand these psychological drivers, achievement, connection, and recognition, you can design gamified experiences that go beyond surface level fun. These aren't just tools to boost engagement, they're tools to create fulfillment. When your members feel like they're growing, connecting, and being valued, they don't just participate, they thrive. And that's the ultimate goal, isn't it? Now, Circle's 2024 updates took gamification from nice to have to absolutely essential. These updates weren't just tweaks, they were game changers, giving community builders tools to take engagement to a whole new level. Let's dive into 2 standout features that have completely transformed how gamification works. So first up, let's look at workflows. Automating rewards might sound like a small thing, but trust me, it's huge. Workflows let you set up triggers for specific actions like attending an event, posting a comment, or completing a task that automatically grants points or badges. No manual tracking, no extra admin work. Everything happens seamlessly in the background. Imagine this. You're running a weekly check-in for your community. Every time a member participates, a workflow will award them 5 points. They don't have to ask, and you don't have to log anything manually. It's all taken care of. And members get that little dopamine hit of seeing their progress instantly reflected. It's simple, consistent, and incredibly effective. Workflows ensure your community members feel consistently rewarded without you lifting a finger. And the best part, you can customize them to fit your community's unique goals. whether it's increasing event attendance, encouraging discussions, or promoting content sharing. Now, let's talk about bulk reward. This feature, introduced in October, is a total game changer for large scale participation. Think about it. You've just wrapped up a month-long challenge and dozens, maybe hundreds of members participated. Instead of painstakingly awarding points one by one, bulk rewards let you grant points to everyone in one quick action. Here's an example. Let's say you ran a fitness challenge and 50 members completed it. With bulk rewards, you can give each of them 50 points at the click of a button. It's a seamless way to recognize their efforts and ensure everyone feels appreciated. Whether you're celebrating a community milestone or running a big event, bulk rewards make it easy to scale recognition without adding hours of extra admin work. These features, workflows, and bulk rewards aren't just conveniences. They empower you to design gamification strategies that grow alongside your community. As your memberships expand, these tools ensure that you can continue to reward and engage members consistently, no matter how big your community gets. With these updates, Circle has made gamification not just accessible, but scalable. And that's what makes it a must-have for community builders looking to create dynamic, thriving spaces where members feel seen, valued, and excited to participate. If you're not using these features yet, now is the time to start, my friends. Now let's pivot and talk gamification strategy and how you can make it a powerful strategy to boost engagement in your community. This isn't about slapping on some points and badges and hoping for the best. It's about intentionally designing an experience that both motivates, connects, and keeps people coming back for more. And to make this practical, let's walk through an example, a 30-day wellness challenge. I'm going to break it down step by step so you can see how gamification becomes part of a larger engagement strategy. First, like any great strategy, you need to start with clear goals. What's the purpose of the challenge? What do you want your members to do? Maybe it's about building consistency, like encouraging members to log their meals or workouts every day. Or perhaps it's about sparking more community interaction, like having members share their progress or tips in group discussions. You might even want to focus on personal achievement, helping members feel like they're accomplishing something big. Let me give you an example. Let's say you run a fitness-focused community. Your primary goal is to get members moving consistently. A great strategy here could include tracking individual goals, like complete 20 minutes of activity each day. But to make it even more engaging, you could add a community-wide goal, like collectively logging 100,000 steps by the end of the challenge. This way, members feel both personally motivated and part of something bigger. By combining individual and group goals, you create layers of motivation that appeal to everyone. Now, once your goals are set, it's time to automate rewards. Automation is a game changer, trust me. And with tools like Circle's workflows, you can make it so members earn points automatically for specific actions. Let's say someone logs their daily workout. That action could trigger a workflow that awards them 5 points instantly. You could even assign different point values for different actions. For example, logging a workout might earn 5 points, while posting a motivational tip in the group could earn 10 points because it contributes to the community as a whole. Here's where strategy comes into play. Think about the journey you want members to experience. For instance, after someone logs workouts for 5 consecutive days, they unlock a badge called Consistency Champ. That badge doesn't just show up on their profile, it's a visual reminder of their progress and a motivator for others to join in. The key here is consistency. When members know their actions are always rewarded, they're far more likely to stick with it. But here's the thing, 30 days is a long time for a challenge, and keeping the momentum going is crucial. This is where milestones come in. Think of them as checkpoints in your strategy. Breaking the challenge into a weekly goal makes it feel more manageable and gives members something to look forward to. For example, at the end of week 1, you could reward everyone who logs at least 5 workouts with access to a special meal prep guide. Week 2 could unlock a live Q&A session with a fitness coach. Week 3, a motivational playlist curated by the community. And by the final week, you could offer a sneak peek of the next challenge to keep the excitement rolling. These milestones create a rhythm that keeps members engaged and gives them plenty of wins along the way. Let's add another layer to the strategy: collaboration. Gamification doesn't have to just be about individual achievement. Adding a team element can make the experience even more dynamic. Imagine dividing your members into teams. Let's say Team Green, Team Blue, and Team Yellow. Each team works together to log as many workouts as possible over the course of a week. You could track their progress on a leaderboard and give shout-outs to the winning team at the end of the week. This taps into the power of friendly competition and creates a sense of belonging. You could even throw in some mini challenges like buddy up activities where team members pair off to complete workouts together. These collaborative elements strengthen relationships and make the community feel more connected. Now, let's talk about the finish line. The end of the challenge is your opportunity to really make an impact and leave members excited for what's next. First, use Circle's block rewards feature to recognize everyone who completed the challenge. For instance, you could give all participants 50 points for finishing, with extra rewards for top performers. Then, celebrate their success in a big way. Share testimonials from members about their journey, what they accomplished, how they felt, and what they're looking forward to next. Highlight standout contributions in a community-wide post or even a live event. If you really want to elevate your strategy, offer tangible incentives like redeemable points for perks, exclusive content, or even branded community swag. Here's an example of how this might play out. Say one of your members, let's call her Sarah, was hesitant at the start of the challenge, but ended up logging workouts every single day. At the end of the challenge, you share Sarah's story in the community feed. Her journey, the badge she earned for consistency, and how she helped Team Green take the top spot. Not only does this celebrate Sarah, but it also inspires others to join future challenges. The big takeaway here is that gamification isn't just a fun extra. It's a strategic tool that turns passive participation into active engagement. By combining clear goals, automated rewards, strategic milestones, and meaningful celebrations, you're building a system where members feel motivated, connected, and invested in your community. And the best part, this isn't a one and done thing. It's a framework you can use over and over to create lasting engagement. So, what's your next step? Think about one small way you can gamify your community today. Maybe it's setting up a simple point system or adding a milestone to an existing challenge. Whatever it is, start small, be intentional, and most importantly, have fun with it. Because when your strategy is on point, your community can't help but thrive. All right, friends, it's time to roll up your sleeves and make gamification work for your community. This isn't just about adding a fun layer, it's about using gamification as a strategic tool to elevate engagement and connection. Start by asking yourself, how does gamification fit into your overall engagement plan? Where can it have the biggest impact? Maybe it's setting up workflows to automate rewards and keep members motivated without extra admin work. Or perhaps it's leveraging bulk rewards to celebrate milestones and large scale participation effortlessly. You could even design personalized challenges that align with your community's unique goals, like encouraging consistent check ins or sparking more discussions. The key here is to take that first step, whether you're starting small with a single workflow or going big with a fully gamified challenge. The most important thing is to begin. Gamification isn't just a nice to have, it's the foundation for creating a community where members feel motivated, connected, and excited to participate. But I know you've got this, friend. But if you need a little extra guidance, I invite you to join the co op for resources and my upcoming workshop where we'll craft a gamification strategy tailored to your goals. Before we wrap up, I have an exciting announcement. To kick off 2025, I'm offering a brand new freebie, the Community Brand and Image Hub. It's a Notion template that you're going to love. This Notion template is designed to help you organize your brand assets and create a consistent, polished image for your community. It's a perfect way to start the new year feeling organized and ready to shine. But that's not all. I'm also launching a new series of weekly short videos over on YouTube called Quick Wins for Circle Communities. These bite-sized videos will deliver actionable tips to help you elevate your community strategy in just a few minutes each week. And to kick off the series, we've dived into this very freebie, the Community Brand and Image Hub. It's the perfect introduction to getting your community organized and ready for success in 2025. So grab your free template over on the website or in the show notes and take the first step towards building a cohesive professional community presence. Thanks for joining me, friends, for Your Community Strategist. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share this episode with your fellow community builders. Until next time, keep strategizing and may your community thrive. Bye, friends.